Hi Capricorn, this is your horoscope for August 2017. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you. On the 2nd of August, Uranus goes retrograde. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, eccentricity, and energy, and it's in your 4th house of family. So some of you will have made great progress in your family life, and some of you will have really experienced a lot of chaos and unexpected things occurring in your family situation. Uranus is unpredictable, it can go either way. So with it going retrograde, if you've made a lot of progress, that's going to slow now, it's going to kind of plateau out. And if it's been totally topsy-turvy and all over the place and chaotic, that is also now going to calm down and become more predictable for you. So family situations are really benefiting from Uranus going retrograde because things are going to be more predictable and calm and less difficult to manage. On the 7th of August, we've got a partial lunar eclipse, which is also a full moon in Aquarius. I made a separate video on this because the full moon and the new moons, they can be quite complicated. So have a look at the video, especially on this eclipse. But for you guys, Capricorn, the full moon eclipse happens in your 2nd house of money and belongings. So what that means is that you're going to be showered with all of this Aquarian energy, which will really get you thinking about how is it that I'm making my money? How could I make money by serving others? And how could I be a humanitarian and add value to the world and add value to myself by doing work that is designed to serve others? Aquarius is the humanitarian. It's about the human family. And the full moon is at 11 degrees. 11 is the master number of service. So 11 is Aquarius. 11 in numerology is Aquarius in astrology. It's the same thing. So we've got a full moon in Aquarius squared. You're really going to have a lot of ideas, great ideas, when it comes to helping other people, adding value to other people's lives, maybe founding a charity or figuring out a way to help people more effectively, or you decide to join what's it called, Doctors Without Borders, or you have a strong desire to really help people and to make your money that way. So you're becoming very specific in terms of what you want. So what that says to me is that you're already working and you're already doing very well, but you're now getting to a place where you want to get things to their specific place, and you really don't want to do work that harms other people. You only want to be involved in things that are good. It's almost like your conscience is really shouting loudly at the moment, saying, I would like you to work in a job that is really helpful to humanity, and that's how I would like you to make your money. Now, because this is an eclipse and the full moon is interrupted, the effects of this are about 6 months. So you're going to feel this desire to be of service for a long time. And the eclipse is on the south node of the moon, which is about letting go of things. So you're going to be able to let go of a lot of ego, a lot of self-obsession, and you're going to be able to start thinking about other people and how you can help them. At the same time, you've got Jupiter in your 10th house. So what the chart is saying to me, Capricorns, is that you guys are super lucky when it comes to work. And if you listen to your conscience and you take that very responsible step and you say, I'm going to do work which is really helpful to other people, you will do very well with that. The south node will help you to let go of things that do not work And the full moon gives you the energy to think about, well, where could I slot in to be of service? So this is an amazing opportunity for you to change the way you earn a living and to really be happy with it. Again, I want to just emphasize that the effects of an eclipse last up to 6 months. So this energy is not going anywhere. It's going to be with you for a long time. On the 9th of August until the 20th, we've got a Venus and Pluto opposition. Now, Venus is the planet of love and beauty. She's in Cancer in your 7th house of relationships. So Venus is overly emotional when she's in Cancer. She's super nurturing. She's the mother. She will take care of everybody. She's very emotional. She's very sensitive. She's very creative. She's also very weepy. She's emotional. And all she wants to do is take care of other people. That is in direct opposition with Pluto in your 1st house, in your sign of Capricorn, at 17 degrees, which is 8, which is super powerful. And Pluto is saying, don't listen to your relationships. Transform your work. Focus on working in a situation that is helpful to other people. So the relationship stuff, focusing on relationships and romance and all of those things, as far as Pluto is concerned, is a distraction from what you're supposed to really focus on, which is to create this wonderful work which is going to make the world a better place. Not that I'm asking a lot of you, but that's what the potential is here for you, to really make that change. Venus in Cancer in your 7th does mean that you're going to be automatically very considerate of other people. So you don't really need to make relationships a priority. You're going to be very on top of those anyway. If anything, you should deliberately try and not focus so much on your relationships and build this great work, because everything is supporting you to make that shift. So anyone who's a Capricorn, who's in a job that they do not like, or someone who's unemployed, now's the time to go for a job interview, to change jobs to a job that you like, and to work for a business that actually makes a positive contribution rather than a negative contribution. So don't join a fracking company or something like that. On the 12th of August until the 5th of September, we've got Mercury, the communication planet, in Virgo, going retrograde until the end of the month, until the 31st of August. Mercury is in your 9th house of travel, of learning, of expansion, broadening your horizons, and it's in Virgo. It rules Virgo. Mercury in Virgo is really, really good at receiving loads of information, breaking it down and making sense of it. It's not good at it when it's in retrograde. It gets it wrong. So in your case, Mercury retrograde, you're not going to be in particular danger if you travel, but it's likely that you're going to have delays. It's likely that the plane, has to be de-iced, or, well, yeah, sometimes it gets so cold here in summer that, no, I'm joking, it doesn't. Okay, the plane could be delayed, or your luggage gets sent to Dubai instead of Durban, whatever. It's not good for travel with it being in the 9th house. So I know, obviously, the astrology is only one of the factors governing your life. So if you've already booked your holiday and you can't change it, then don't worry about it. Go on that holiday, but just make sure that everything's labeled properly. If anything does get lost, that, people know where it's supposed to be returned to, all of that stuff. Just make sure that that you dot your I's and you cross your T's properly. That's what you have to look out for during a Mercury retrograde, especially one in Virgo. Because Virgo is super analytical, and if Virgo gets it wrong, it just doesn't know what to do with itself. That's what you're working with until the 21st of August. On the 21st, there's a total solar eclipse, and it's also a new moon in Leo. And this happens in your 8th house. So loads of energy fiery energy is being pulled into your sector of others, of bureaucracy, of institutions, of the other side, death, of everything that is external to you. So you're getting all of this energy into your 8th house, which really means that you're able to resolve issues with anything that's like legal issues, bureaucracy, nationality applications, visa applications, all of that stuff is going to really be much easier for you now than it would be at any other time. If you want to apply for naturalization in a country you've lived in for 5 years, do it, because if you hate red tape and if you hate all of the forms and all of that stuff, you will have the presence of mind and the energy to actually fill the forms out this month and to do that. Especially here around the 21st. Now, it's pulling all this Leo energy in. Leo is fire and it's a lion, okay? So see yourself as, you will feel very confident when it comes to your role in an institution or in some sort of group you belong to. You're not going to see yourself as this little person who just has to stay in the background. You're going to be very aware of your actual contribution, and you're going to see yourself how you really are. And it's going to help you to value yourself more. Now, the new moon is interrupted because it's an eclipse, which again means that this energy lasts for 6 months. And it's on the north node, so it's pulling Leo energy in. So you will continually get fire coming into your system, giving you energy to take on. It's like David and Goliath. You're going to be David, and you will be able to take on and beat your Goliath, because you now have the energy to do it around the 21st, and it lasts for 6 months. So you're Capricorn, you are really going to be able to make great changes. If you're an activist, if you're involved in politics, if you're interested in women's rights, which God knows right now we need people to, and I don't even want to go there, but we need women to stand up and to say, I will not tolerate someone hiring me because of my hair color or because of my bust size, or, you know, we need more women to. I think the good thing that's going to come out of the Trump presidency is that women are going to be more empowered than ever, because it is such an insult to women that they're going to now react and stand up. Especially you Capricorn women, you'll be able to take on this system. And the system, if you want to call it our, I don't want to use this word, our society, which is very masculine, which is very driven by the things that are valued by white middle-aged men. That's the society we live in. Straight white middle-aged men make the rules, and that's what we live in. And that needs to change, because there are more of us. We are different, and society has, I'm going off on a rant here. So it's a great time for you to make changes and to take on whatever opponent you want to face. You'll have the strength to do it. On the 26th of August, that gets even stronger, because Venus, which has been in Cancer and causing you slight problems with relationships because you've been overly focused on relationships, Venus now moves into Leo in your 8th house. It joins Mars, which is in your 8th house. So Mars is the archetypal male principle. It's what I want. In Leo, super empowered. Venus in Leo also. I'm the goddess of love and beauty, and I'm at my most public and gorgeous and elegant and powerful. And when those two come together, you can really create, male and female come together, new life begins, right? So you've got new energy, new life in this 8th sector, and I hope all the activist Capricorns are watching this, and you go out and you take on the things that need to be righted. Awesome. So I hope that gives you an idea of what working with here in August. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab, and what I do is I take your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, I can either use sunrise or I can rectify your chart to find out the time of birth. Then I draw up your chart. I can analyze the chart, see what your life purpose is, what your vocational aptitudes are, strengths, weaknesses, and I can also look at these transits and put those around your chart and see how this is affecting you specifically. So if you like that, then please go to the website. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you next month.